10 days, over 1,000 miles, over 50 coasters later, we are here at Holiday World. We have finally reached the end of this massive, massive road trip. I'm so excited to finally get on the voyage. This place is the stuff of legend. Something kind of silly is that just yesterday was Ace's special event that they did here. So I missed it by one day. But I'm here now, so that's fine. And the coolest part about the end of this trip is that it's only halfway through my summer with amusement parks. There's still like about 10 parks to go to after this. It's crazy. But we are here and we are going to enjoy. And hopefully most people here are coming for the water park. So I can just kind of enjoy. This park is kind of famous for their 3 legendary wooden coasters, and then randomly they decided to get a steel launched wing coaster, Thunderbird, and after that it kind of was like the rest was history. Now they've got good gravy and they're probably going to come out with something new soon.
The headless Muslim lady there.
Alright, you know the drill. I did a front and I did a back so I could get my complete thoughts. Now, at first, when we dropped on that first hill, I was like, well, this is pretty smooth, but I'm not feeling a lot. And then we had the turnaround and I was like, well, this is pretty smooth, but like, what are we doing here? And then we hit an airtime hill and I was like, okay. But then we get to the second half and I finally understood what the purpose of the ride was. Similar to Thunderbolt, similar to Tornado Twister at Knoebels, this is a lateral machine. There I am in the back row wondering, did I make a mistake getting back row? Did I not get something? Because like some people put this as like their number 5 and I was like, what am I missing? And then we went into the second tunnel and it happened, and the next thing I knew, I was like fully crushed up against the side of the restraints and I was like, oh my god, my hands were going sideways. I was like, oh, I get it now. I think it's up there near Thunderbolt in terms of being a lat machine. It's crazy. I do think it's a back row ride. I think you feel the laterals a little bit more in the back row, but front row is definitely a must try. That is a fantastic lateral machine and it does its job very well. So Raven currently has the longest line in the park, which means we'll probably do it last. Unfortunately, I wanted to save Voyage for last, which means we're gonna head to Thanksgiving, the only other section of the park that really matters. And we're gonna do Good Gravy, Thunderbird, and then the legendary Voyage. If they build a new coaster, I hope it's in the 4th of July section of the park, because there's really nothing really calling you to stay in it. The thing about Voyage is that some people have this as their number 1 of all time. And similar to Fury 325 and Air Force One, I'm worried that the expectations just physically cannot be met anymore.
We are thankful for all our special guests joining us here in Stuffy Springs. I made extra gravy.
This is creepy. theming is a lot of fun and easily the very best part about this ride. It's fantastic. Wait, hold up, look at this. It's a charming little coaster. It's similar to Snoopy's Soapbox Racer. I think Snoopy's had a little bit more oomph, but I also feel like Good Gravy has, you know, the better theming. And so I guess that's your question. Do you want a family coaster that has a little more oomph? Or do you want a family coaster that has some better theming? Now, me personally, I chose the theming. I think of the 3 new family coasters that I've been on, that this was the best of the 3. It's really fun, it's really cool, it's really charming. And I think there's something for everyone with this one. Like, even if you're an adult and you're a thrill seeker, you'll really enjoy the charm that it gives. It gives a lot of charm. This ride's a lot of fun. Thunderbird needs new paint. It's looking more yellow than orange right now. Crazy. B&M, I am begging you, please fix your vest restraints. This is now the 3rd modern B&M that I've been on, where once I was done, and about halfway through the ride, it was crushing my pelvis. I don't know what's going on, because it didn't happen to me until this trip, but now it's happened 3 times. On Iron Menace, on Raptera, and on Thunderbird. When they lock me into the restraints, it's not that tight. So the forces of the ride is the thing that's physically doing it. And something has to be done, because it's just not okay. Okay, now that complaining about the restraints is done, let's talk about the ride. It's actually really good. Yay! The launch packs quite the punch. The inversions are fantastic. It's a lot longer of a ride when you're actually riding it than when you look at POVs. Like, it feels like a full and complete experience, and every element is very fantastic. This is fantastic, and I liked it more than Raptera. This is the original wing launch coaster, and it's awesome. It is quite a hike though to get to it, and there's not much else around. But now that we are done with that, it's time for us to finally get on the voyage. I just want to let y'all know now, 2 great things that Holiday World does. First of all, is parking is free. Parking is free, you don't have to pay for parking. That's awesome. That's awesome, because sometimes parking is like half the cost of your ticket. Second of all, I went up to one of the Oasis. Free, unlimited soft drinks. Water, this is not. After 4 rides. That's right. I did not do 2. I did not do the normal front and back. I did front, back, and middle twice. This is my new number 2. The voyage is what the Beast wishes it was. It's what the Beast thinks it is. It's what the Beast maybe was to people when it first came out. You have this first quarter of massive hills, and then it starts to duck into tunnels, and it's got crazy laterals going left and right as it climbs this hill. It gets higher and higher and higher, and you're like, man, how is it going to have enough energy for the return ride home? The return ride home is the best part of the ride. After the mid-course brake run, you drop down into a tunnel, a very long tunnel, and when you jump out and you are now seeing Thunderbird as you are racing by, that's the best part of the ride. Like, there's this twisty spaghetti bowl section of wooden track that just keeps on building pace and going left and right and up and down like Mystic Timbers. It's like if Beast and Mystic Timbers and Shivering Timbers all had a baby. It's long, it's intense, it's surprisingly smooth. It's very easy to re-ride. This is a fantastic coaster. for a brief moment, I put it in my number one until I remembered just what Air Force One made me feel, and I was like, okay, all right, it's number 2 though, for sure. What a crazy ride. Kind of sucks though, because now I'm gonna be ending my day with my last ride being the Raven, and not the Voyage like I wanted. I wanted to be walking from here to the exit, satisfied. And I still think Raven's gonna be great, but it's not gonna be Voyage, that's for sure. See, look at how smart I was for waiting till it wasn't open to go to the first ride that you could see, because that's what everybody did. Now Raven is a walk-on and I can get a front row and a back row experience just like I need to. Yay, I'm so smart. And I got on Voyage 4 times, Thunderbird, Good Gravy, and the Legend 2 times. And everything was a walk-on except for Thunderbird, which only wasn't a walk-on because there was a mess to clean up. What a great day. You know the drill at this point. Time for round 2. Man, do not ride Raven in the back. After a front row ride, I thought that it was a pretty decent coaster, but I think it was definitely the weakest of the main 4 at the park. That like big drop after the turnaround's pretty great, but other than that, I was like, oh, it's good. It's for a wooden coaster, it's fantastic. I say that as I've been on a lot of great wooden coasters lately. Anyways, it's pretty good. But then I got on the back row, and there were so many potholes. It was very rough, not very good in the back. Jackhammered. That was my day at Holiday World. We took about 2.5 hours, got on everything. This park is pretty cool, pretty gorgeous. I can't wait to see what they add next. It's a lot of fun and it was well worth it. And yeah, the last thing I have to say is that this is also the end of my road trip. I want to thank you all for joining me on this journey, and I hope that you all enjoyed it, and there's more to come for sure, but as of right now, that's everything. Hope you all will join me. I've got some more to come. Like I said, we're only at the halfway mark, but that is the end of daily consistent uploading, because there just won't be anything to upload. But